Smooth crystal clear HD video that looks incredible under any condition. Nah. This is a description that the Flip give on their official website about the Flip Ultra HD video camera, which I know I've been going on about for quite a while now, promising you a review, and finally here it is. I wanted to be able to use it and then give a fair opinion, my opinion, on the product itself, rather than talking about my initial instincts or views of it. So here we are. Yep, so that's the a description that they give on their official website. I don't agree with it. I'll get into that in a bit. First, I'll just talk about the actual product itself. Something that other people like as well is that it's a block. It's got a very sturdy frame, so there's not a lot that can break on it. For example, if you have a camera that has a flip-out screen, that can easily break depending on what conditions you're using it in. But the only thing that sticks out on this is the USB socket, port, plug, whatever. Yeah, that's a good feature. Some people think that's pretty cool, but it's just a USB plug. Yeah, other than that, it's got a nice matte finish to it, nice grip, which I quite like. And also the side frame, I was expecting a glossy finish, but luckily this is apparently the 3rd generation, and it has a matte finish, so it doesn't show many fingerprints, which for me is something good. Other than that, it's pretty simple to operate. I'm not going to get into that too much. Yeah. Anyway, yep. Okay, the video quality, that's the main point of my review here. As I mentioned, that description that the website give, they do give an example of HD video on their official website, but the thing is, that is in daylight. Okay, my main problem with this is that it goes on about incredible video quality. That's what people go on about in reviews I've read on, like, for example, Amazon or the general internet. But in daylight, it is really good. It's very good. You can see in my quality test video that I put up previously, I'll put a link to that around here somewhere. And but in lighted settings that aren't as great, or, you know, hopefully you know what I mean, it's not very good at all. For example, I did a video with using this camera, talking about, I think it was Batman, upcoming Batman movie, and that was in this same room. And I think from what I'm seeing as I'm filming this, the quality of this doesn't look too bad, even though it's not a HD camera. But that was supposed to be on this, a HD camera, and the quality of that was really poor in my opinion. My face didn't have much texture in it. The colors didn't blend, and you couldn't really make out any details on my face whatsoever. And that was in daytime. I got a window across from me, so it was in a somewhat well-lit room, and I thought that was very poor. So basically, for a HD camera, this seems to only do a, pardon my language, a half-assed job really, because in daylight outside, it's pretty darn good. You can see that for yourself, and other videos I've seen across the internet from other users look really good, but inside or in bad lit conditions, it is pretty darn rubbish. That's what I get from using it myself, so there is something to go on because I've used it, but maybe I'm just not using it in the correct environment. But, you know, with the technology you can develop today, you'd probably expect something a little bit better at least. What other points have I got to cover? Software, right, the software, not a lot of reviews mention the software, but if you want to make just basic videos, for example, like if you're doing a video log on YouTube and you want to put 2 videos together or trim one, add music, you can do that. That's basically what it allows you to do, or so I've found so far. Yeah, you can add videos together, trim videos, like the length, and add audio files on top of the actual audio of the video. But if you want to do something like add effects or something like that, you're going to have to get your own other piece of software. Yeah, so basically I'd say like the software is definitely just for basic editing really. Another good thing about this is the battery. It comes with its own battery pack, which is rechargeable, so that's pretty good. But also, for example, say you're on the go using it and the battery runs out, you can take the battery pack out, and providing you have 3 AAA batteries, you can just stick them in here and keep on going. So that's a good thing, because I was looking at another camera, but the battery pack, it was a battery pack that came with the camera, and I thought once this runs out, once it gets on its last legs, For example, like say some years down the line the battery pack starts to wear out, like it doesn't last as long as it should, can I get a replacement? I probably thought no, because there will be a updated model of that camera, for example. But with this, further on down the line, you can just stick 3 AAA batteries in, you can still use it, it should do the job. I haven't used it that long for the battery pack to run out, but I've read or heard that it's lasts relatively long, say about 4 hours or so. I might be wrong, don't quote me on that. But yeah, that's I liked that about it. And not going to give you an instructional video because this is a review about it. It's pretty simple to use, only a few buttons, easy to switch on, and transferring videos to your PC, laptop, whatever, Mac, is really simple. You just plug it in, drag and drop, that's it. So I think that's my main points. Yeah, my main gripe is the video quality when you're using it indoors or when the lighting's not at its best. It's really bad, and I just think it could be improved. Also, while I'm on it, the zoom on this is only a 2x digital zoom, so it's pretty pointless. So once again, if you want to film something that's like really professional, say you're making a short film or something, and you want to zoom in, then you're going to need something a bit more professional, I think. I paid about over 100, well, I'll say £135 for this, and not too impressed for what I've got, really, because like I say, you can't, it only seems to be at its best when you're outside in daylight, in good daylight. But then again, that video I did previously was on an overcast day, and that looked pretty good, so seems like outside is the best option. Also, this is supposed to have image stabilization. In the video I'm referring to, it does look pretty shaky. My only counter argument for that would be that it was a really cold day and my hands are just generally shaky. Don't know if you can see it at all. But anyway, yeah, they're generally shaky, but it didn't really stabilize the image as much. One person who I know has watched the video said it's kind of made them feel sick watching it because it was shaking. So yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on this. You can call it a review if you want. I promised one and I've finally done it. So anyway, yeah, it's up to you. That's my thoughts. Don't believe the hype is what I say. If I have to give it a rating out of 5, I would give it a 3. Before I used it outside, I was thinking 2 or so, because I was really disappointed with the film quality inside, but outside is pretty good, so it only does half its job in my opinion. Okay, so anyway, if you were looking out for this video, thank you for being patient with me, and I hope it has been informative. So when the next video comes around, when I think of something to talk about, I hope you're there to watch it. Thanks very much.